Take me to my new electric car. What?
Haha, that's hilarious.
This is a Tesla Model X. Sorry, Doug. That's right, we have a new car for the channel. We did not get rid of the Model 3. This is a Model X that we're adding to the family. So this is not a brand new Model X with the refreshed interior. This is the older model. It's a 2018 75D. So it's got a 75 kilowatt battery. So it is lower range, but not so low. It's pretty competitive with some other new cars that are out now. So the cost of new and used cars are just skyrocketing right now. So we got this one, and I wanted to show you what it's like to order a used car from Tesla. What's the experience? What can you expect out of a used car? Let's take a look. Ordering was really easy. We just went to the Tesla website and looked at used inventory, found the car that we wanted, put down a deposit of $500 with a credit card, and within a week, it arrived at the showroom for us to pick up. Like I said, we ordered this car used from the Tesla website, sight unseen, put money down, and didn't really know what to expect. We just kind of hoped that it was a clean car. The website will tell you if there's any kind of damages, if it's been, like in an accident or anything like that. So we basically just looked at all the specs, and it ticked all the boxes, really except for one, which is range. But you're just going to be paying a premium for that. This one we could afford. Like I said, this was my wife's car. She picked it, and she's paying for this one. So, yeah, it turned out much better than I expected, and it is it's very clean. I purposely have not touched the car as far as cleaning out the inside or detailing it in any way. I just wanted to show you what you can expect with a used car. So first things first, like the dirt on the car here, the dirt is just from us driving it home. They actually washed it before they handed it to us. See a little bit of condensation in the taillight there, which we can get that taken care of. The car does still have warranty. Factory warranty, we've got about 3 more months of factory warranty, but because we bought it through Tesla, they will add an additional year of warranty just to thank us for buying it through Tesla. The color is midnight silver metallic, and this was actually one of my choices when I was buying my Model 3. It was between this one and the white color. And of course I went with white, which I love. This one I really like a lot too. It's different. It's dark, but not so dark that it's kind of boring. It's got a lot of character to it, and so that's what I think about the midnight silver metallic. It's really a good color. From the factory, this comes with 22-inch rims on Pirelli Scorpion Zeros. That's real dubs. The interior turned out much better than we anticipated. Like I said, it ticks a lot of the boxes that we had wanted. So it's got the white interior, but check this out, guys. Carbon fiber everywhere. I thought that carbon fiber was only on the performance models, but I was wrong. This one's not a performance model, and it's got carbon fiber all over the place. Another feature that it had that we liked is the dark headliner. It just really hides dirt and grime, and it just makes it look kind of classy. But yeah, this thing is insane. So I was just going to show you that, this is what a used car looks like from Tesla. It's not perfectly detailed. You can still see dust, you know, around in here, and on the stock, there's some dust. It's easily going to be cleaned up. I just need to detail it, you know what I mean? And of course, it's got what this car is known for, which is the Falcon wings. This is the 6-seater, which is also one of the boxes that we had ticked on this car. We wanted the 6-seater. About a year and a half ago, we got a loaner Model X, and it had the 6-seater, and the family just really loved it. The kids thought it was amazing. Let me just see here. So, see more carbon fiber here. Some of these covers are loose right here. Easily fixable, that just pops on and off. Like I said, the car is used, so there are some smudging around here. All easily wipeable, but the seats are in good condition. It's got a USB port here, cup holders. Like I said, the kids love this back here. One of the reasons that the 6-seater is so expensive is the middle seats here, these captain seats. They're just more advanced than the 5-seater or the 7-seater version, and that's why the 6-seater costs more than even the 7-seater. The 7-seater is going to have a bench seat just like the 5-seater, but it's these captain chairs here that makes it expensive. I mean, these things go back. See how it kind of lifts up and goes down, angles down, and then you've got this button here to move them forward, and it just makes room to get into the back like that. So now it's easily accessible for people that need to sit in the back that don't want to go through the middle between these two seats. And then once you sit down, you just reach over, push this button, and it'll go back to where it was. So yeah, the 5-seater and the 7-seater don't have any of those kind of features, and that's why this one costs a lot more. There's multiple ways to close these doors. You can use your key fob, of course. If you're inside the car, you would press these buttons here. But if you're outside the car, there is a button on the door itself up here. As with all Teslas, this does have a frunk, and we have a key fob that we use for, you know, opening doors and all that, starting the car for the Model X. So I'm going to open the frunk and just take a look at how massive this frunk is. All Teslas have a frunk storage area. The Model X is massive though. It really goes deep in there. Wow, there's even extra storage under here. That's pretty nuts. Let's take a look at the trunk area. So it is a smaller trunk because we do have the 6-seater with this 3rd row. If you order a 5-seater, then this whole area here is all trunk, and it is pretty big, pretty impressive. The rear seats do go down. You'll see this little button right here. You just press that and it'll fold the seat down here. Let's go to this side over here to show you how much space you actually get back here. So now you can actually move some stuff if you need to. You do have a 12-volt outlet here. And these are all tie downs if you need to tie anything down back here to hold it steady. This is going to be your sub-trunk area here, charging cable. Yes, sir. So another trick that this car does is if you open it by pushing the button like that, the door opens up, you get in, and you don't have to reach over to close the door. You can just put your foot on the brake pedal. This car is definitely over-engineered, and that is why Elon Musk called this the Fabergé egg of cars. You can also control the doors from the inside on the touchscreen here. The one I think is the most impressive is actually the simplest one, but I'm easily entertained. It's the passenger door. So if you've got someone coming up to the door that you want to give a ride, you just press this button here, and now it opens automatically for them. When they get in, they sit down, you just press it again, and it closes. That's awesome. And of course, the Falcon Wing doors, you can open them both. So you got this whole look here. Of course, it looks amazing. You got, let's say you have kids coming in both sides of the car. Now you can just hit the close all button, and it's going to close everything. And I think one of my all-time favorite features of the Model X, which is really one that a lot of people don't talk so much about, but I think it's one of the best features, is the front windshield. So the front windshield goes all the way over your head to behind your head. That's where the pillar is that goes across. And it just really opens it up. It does have a light tint on it, so you don't feel the sun beating down on you, but you still get all the visibility. Like, I'm looking straight up, and there is nothing obstructing my view. It's amazing. If the sun does get in your eyes, you do have sun visors here, and you get them by, look, they're connected by magnets here. So you pull on it, watch the magnet pick it up here. And it has another one of those magnets right in here. So if I need to use the sun visor, I move it over. It connects there. Now I can swivel it like this. I can pull it down to give myself some more sunblock. So yeah, that's how the sun visors work in the Model X. Like I said, Fabergé egg, right? Something else that this car has that my Model 3 does not have is an air suspension, so you can raise and lower the height of the car. So if I go low, you can feel the car dropping down a little bit. Let's see what happens if I go very high. Yeah, you can actually see it raising up here. So very high, keep until 15 miles per hour. So this is probably just to get you out of some, ditches or rocky terrain where you're not going to be going very fast anyways. You're just kind of do some overlanding. Let's see what this looks like. So that is the very high setting. It's pretty funny, actually. Let's get this thing down low. So very low is almost slammed. It was actually a weird sensation getting out of the car, putting my foot down, and my foot was not that much further off the ground already. So if you have a problem with mobility and getting in and out of big vehicles, that actually works really good. Back in the garage, we get a better view of just how big this car is compared to the Model 3 on the other side. It's just a lot bigger, a lot longer. And here you get a good look at this glass roof that just comes all the way down. That front windscreen goes over the driver and passenger's head. Like I said, that's one of my favorite features. I think it's amazing. Just another view side by side. Model 3 is a lot narrower. So this is just a lot wider, a lot longer, a lot taller. It's just bigger all around. This car also comes with a tow package. There's a panel right here that you can undo, and there'll be a tow hitch underneath that slides out. So we could haul a trailer or a bike rack or anything we want off the back of this. So one of the reasons we decided to get a used one instead of a new one is we went on the Tesla website and to the new car configurator, and we put all the specs that this car has, and it added up to over $130,000. This is a non-performance, but it's got white interior, dark headliner, carbon fiber dash, 22-inch wheels, 6-seat configuration. It's got all these things that add up. So we couldn't afford $130,000, but this car cost about half that much, and it is almost as good. The only difference with this car and the other one is, of course, it doesn't have the refreshed interior with the yoke steering and the horizontal main screen. It doesn't have the, this little screen in the back seats. It doesn't have all the USB-C ports. It doesn't have the larger battery. The main downside to this car is it just has a smaller battery. But if you look at like the new Volvo that's coming out, that's electric, its range is about 230 miles, which is around what this one has. The base model Hyundai Ioniq 5 also starts around 230 or so miles of range. So a lot of new cars have the amount of range that this 5-year-old car has. So that just kind of goes to show you how ahead of the game Tesla is. Even their older cars are equally as good, if not better, than the new cars of other manufacturers coming out now. So now that I've shown it off, it's time to detail it, get it looking good and presentable. I'll probably be buying some products for this car too, like floor mats and screen protectors, things like that. But we're gonna have a lot of things to talk about on the channel in the future, so make sure you stay tuned, and I'll see you guys real soon. Take care, bye.
Not afraid of